Hey everyone, Wack here, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to be covering the second part of what H2O Delirious has to say about Ohmwrecker and a woman who accused him of, well, let's just say some not so nice stuff. Before we get into the video, leave a like on it so it'll be boosted out in the algorithm like my last video on this drama. Also, subscribe, it's totally free and you can always unsubscribe later. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. I'm not going to be giving like a total recap of what I did in my last video. I'm going to be giving a quick summary, so please watch the video top right so you know what's happening because, well, I cover exactly what I'm going to be referencing in this video. So basically, there's this girl, and she accused H2O Delirious of some pretty bad stuff. Then H2O Delirious bringed up the girl's past, and, well, brung up the girl's past. I don't know why I said bringed, I'm an idiot. It's 11 p.m., alright, I'm kind of tired. Brought up the girl's past, and, well, she had some pretty shitty stuff go on. She was in contact with a node on the screen right now because we're in the first minute. I'm not getting demonetized. Delirious also showed us screenshots of tweets from her within the past, which shows that she clearly was not in the right mental state. With that, let's leave off where we started, eh? Also, at the end of my last video, I talked about H20, one of the known swatters that the person was actually in contact with, the person being the person of the allegations against Delirious. Here's the third screenshot that H2O Delirious actually put against H20, which I'm going to cover right now. TCOD described a group composed of mic stopped working there. TCOD, described as a group composed of mostly Xbox gamers, is supposed to have made other calls without trolls' involvement. The Justice Department says several of TCOD's members are in the UK and it is working on British law enforcement on investigation. This summer, security expert Brian Krebs noticed that the group later renamed itself I'm not saying that because I like money, and was allegedly also connected to a hacker convicted this year for injecting malware into a large number of computer systems and stealing credit card numbers. According to an affidavit the ABC News published snippets last year, Tolis joined TCOD after hackers posted his address and other personal information online, hoping that it would discourage others from bullying him. Swatting or making false emergency calls to get law enforcement dispatched to a location, blah blah blah. Obviously, it's bad. Swatting is bad. Don't swat. Be smart. Also, it's funny that he ended up joining the hacker group after they doxed him online. That's interesting. Furthermore, this woman only came forward after Ohmwrecker went to Keemstar pushing his own lies in active police and law enforcement investigations. His false claims of child something and abuse, what he's doing, taking any person who makes up anything after his initial allegations, giving them a platform to lie. It appears to be an attempt to take the blame off him legally while still attacking people who have wronged him. This creep has blindly contacted anyone he can, doing the equivalent of cold calling, messaging people who have at me, who have ever interacted with me, people who follow me, trying to get anyone to email him anything with no regard for the truth. My girlfriend has interacted with at game events or whose videos she's appeared in. The level of obsession from Ohm is scary. He's literally stalking my family, and yikes, Ohm, this does not look good whatsoever. Like, it's one thing to have dirt on someone and, like, post it, alright? If you have dirt on someone, go for it. But if you don't have dirt and you're actively searching, contacting someone's family members for dirt, you're literally just being weird. Then H2O Delirious gives us some proof by saying, here's an image of him trying to contact anyone he can about me. Hey, blank, would you have any interest in talking sometime? I understand you have a history with Delirious. If you're open to talking, I am here, and there are others trying to help too. Trying to help? Why would you reach out to someone if they need help? You should wait for them to reach out to you. If someone really needs help, they will reach out to you, Ohmwrecker, almighty news reporter, almighty connoisseur of helping people that were done wrong by H2O Delirious. Nice one. Like, what gives you the right to do, like, an FBI investigation on H2O Delirious when you clearly don't have anything against him? You tried putting stuff online, you tried showing evidence, you tried having someone come out with allegations, yet the person you had come out with allegations, for some reason, privated their entire account and the evidence wasn't even valid, and now you're DMing people for more evidence when you don't have any? It doesn't look good on your part, Ohmwrecker, it surely doesn't. Initially, both Sai and Ohmwrecker, if you don't know who Sai is because you didn't watch my last video, this is the person having the allegations against Ohmwrecker, or C. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. I don't know why I said Sai, it is C. But there's not that Spanish thing. Okay, it doesn't matter. Both initially, Sai and Ohm had posted conflicting information on her age or birthday when I interacted with her at all and how old she was. Yikes. This information has changed numerous times on Twitter on Sai's own account. This just gives me more and more reasons not to trust this Sai individual, man. Especially on the internet, like if there's not hard proof against somebody, I'm not gonna rely on it because, well, the internet has too much misinformation. All lies are hard to keep track of, the truth is not. I have played a few games with her online with others. There has never been any personal, intimate interaction between her and I. We were never close. She is a known liar associated with a doxing group and is mentally ill. I hope she gets the help she needs. I just want both Ohm and her to leave me alone. There's no truth to these claims. I mean, the mere fact that this person did associate with doxing groups does not help her case whatsoever, and the fact she had tweets depicting her as mentally ill years ago, specifically when allegedly the stuff happened between her and H2O man, it does not help her case whatsoever at all. And this whole thing just makes me feel bad for H2O Delirious. Like, can you imagine having a brand new kid, then having some random that you played a few games with online come at you saying, oh my god, you did blank to me, or you owe me blank, and then your best friend turning on you saying that you did all of these things and DMing people to get evidence against you when he really doesn't need to. He should really just mind his own business. Oof, that hurts. Like, Ohmwrecker, chill the f*** out. Sigh, whatever the hell your name is. Chill out. Like, if your allegations are true, give me some proof. I don't want this garbage. Like, the twit longer I just read from H2O Delirious, this is stuff defending him, and there's evidence. Screenshot after screenshot after screenshot. The first video that covered, like, 2 days ago, man, there was a screenshot against you, and I just saw a screenshot against you, Ohmwrecker, looking for evidence that you don't have. With that screenshot, what makes me want to believe you over the fact that you probably just DM'd this C person and was like, hey, I know you were talking to H2O Delirious, can you tell me something about him? And then she's like, oh, well, I want publicity and blank blank. And I'm not trying to shame the accuser, but like, I need evidence. That's all I want in this case, and I'm hopefully gonna get it by the time I read all of Ohm's tweets and the rest of H2O's. And when I say I haven't even scratched the surface of this, oh my god, I haven't. And if you guys think I'm juicing this stuff just for money, just know my last video on this topic got demonetized. I got 35,000 views and 90 cents to go along with that. I made a video yesterday covering that. If you watch that, you're a real one. Subscribe to the second channel, man. Link in the description. Okay, back to reading this, and also one more paragraph left in this twit longer, then we're on to the next. Well, actually, in my next video on this topic, I'll be covering Ohmwrecker's side, then going back to H2O Delirious', and then, well, I think we'll be done by then. Unless Ohm sends me a DM, because then, well, there can be some more allegations on H2O. Side note, Ohm has allegedly also sent letters to sponsors making the same claims, and now those sponsors are afraid to work with me because of his story, so basically taking money away from my family's future. And when H2O Delirious, no, not H2O Delirious, god, what am I saying? When H3, otherwise known as Ethan Klein, did this to Keemstar, there was an outrage. Like, people lost their mind. Doing that, going after someone's sponsor, is the lowest blow you can do. I don't care how much you hate a content creator, going after their sponsor is the worst thing you do to them. Like, just because you hate Dream stance and you probably don't like Dream because of that does not mean you should message Dream. Sponsors be like, oh, did you know Dream's actually like a 6'5" obese man because there was a face leak, stuff like that. Or going after Keemstar just because Keemstar said, well, you know what he said back in the past. I know that's unacceptable, but it was back then. I'm not even gonna get into that. That's a whole different topic. And now that there's allegations against Ohmwrecker, if those are true, man, I have no respect for you, Ohmwrecker. Like, I understand what you're doing. Not now, honestly. I think you just leave H2O Delirious alone until you get actual evidence, and I don't think you should be scavenging for it. The evidence will come to you if someone's a bad person, trust me. Which is not right at all for obvious reasons, and shows how vindictive he is and his motive. He wants to get people like Marcel and others cancelled through me. The letters he sent was right before he went on dramaalert and attacked me, not only Wildcat and others. Pure scum. Yeah, this is real scumbag behavior. Please like and subscribe, it's totally free. I'm gonna be covering the situation to the very end because you guys seem to like it. 200 people subscribed for my last video. If you're one of those 200, you're a real one, thank you. Discord and Twitter both link in the description, so is my second channel. Leave a like and subscribe, otherwise your pillow is gonna be very warm tonight. Trust me, I'm not kidding. Adios, amigos.